I'm just lost. I'm just lost. I prefer him to be mine, I do. But if he's not, I have to let go somehow. I just have to. It's just best for him, best for me. He's an adorable little guy. I mean, I enjoy being with him. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy being with him. Excuse me, let's go look. I was with Syndee. Our relationship was fine. She ended up accusing me of cheating on her. She says that she caught my pants down, which she never caught. She never seen nothing of any sort of my pants being unbuttoned, zip, or anything. About a month later, she started acting strange. And she was coming home from work talking about, this guy said this to me. So I started running along with it, making a joke about it. It was like her crush at work or whatever. Every time I did it, she got mad. Fast forward, she ended up pregnant. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not mine. I'm not saying that he's mine. I just don't know, and I just want to know. She admitted to me that she cheated. I seen the text messages between her and her friend telling her she don't know if the baby was his or mine. She broke down crying in tears, talking about she's sorry, woo doo woo da da. My son was born. I've been there since we found out she was pregnant up until today. Now it's to the point to where I have to know now. It's been too long. Even though Syndee admitted to cheating on me, she ain't never told me directly that he ain't mine, but she makes comments to other folks that he cannot be mine. I had 2 other kids with her, so I mean, I gotta make it. I still have to be a father to them, so it's been stressful these 3 years. It's been stressful. If he's not my son, it's right for him to find out who his actual dad is. I just prefer to take it to the state, get my name off his birth certificate, and just be a great dad to my other kids like I have been.
Syndee, is there any chance that your son is not your ex's son?
No, Steve, that is my son's father.
Yeah.
Definitely my son's dad.
He's definitely Darnell's son.
Yeah, he
Okay.
definitely, that's his daddy.
Now, he says on the tape that you cheated on him.
Yep,
Why'd you do that?
because I walked in on him and another woman in my kitchen.
In your kitchen? Mm-hmm. And were they frying up some bacon? What was going
Oh,
on?
no, they wasn't frying no bacon. Not no bacon I want to eat. But they definitely, her pants were down around her ankle. She was bent over the chair.
So they were engaged in a sexual
If
act.
they wasn't, they were about to be had I not hit that corner when I
Yeah.
did.
Well, I mean, what other reason would you have your pants down by your ankles?
Right. You know, taking a bath.
Well, not in the kitchen, I hope not. So you walk in and you see that. What did you do?
I just turned around, tried to like process what I watched what I seen, and just walked to the steps and tried to stood there. They came up, bum rushing me, asking me, can I let them explain? And I'm like, there was really nothing to explain. I seen what I seen. Y'all
Why
were about
didn't
to
you
have
let them
sex.
explain? I would have loved to hear the answer to that.
Because I hit them first. They explained to me later on. I did that night.
What did they say to you?
They told me that nothing happened. Nothing was going to happen. I'm like, oh, that's a lie, because clearly
Yeah, something was about to happen.
Yeah, your butt was out. So.
Yeah.
But what they told me happened was he was in the kitchen checking the house like he did normally every night, locking the house down, smoking his cigarette or whatever, and it was New Year's, so it was someone, I guess, firing off gunshots in the back, and he went to go and check and make sure it wasn't close to the kids' windows. And she was on the couch sleeping when I went upstairs. I literally went upstairs for maybe 15 seconds at the most. And I walked through the threshold of my bedroom and walked right back out and had been drinking. So I've been tiptoeing down the steps, just playing around, and they didn't even hear me come down the stairs. So when I hit the kitchen, I'm like, where is she at? And her son was on the couch still sleeping, but she was gone. I'm like, oh, maybe she's in the bathroom or something. No, she was not in the bathroom. The bathroom door was wide open, light was still on. I'm like, so where are they at then? They in the kitchen. And she's bent over in front of him, and he got a cigarette in his mouth. And when they seen me, she turned around and looked at me like, oh, hello, how are you doing? And then he turned around and was like, somebody had slapped him with a ghost stick or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he processed the fact that I was standing there, because
That's pretty ballsy.
it definitely is in my home, and y'all didn't know for a fact I was going upstairs to stay.
So after this happened, you stayed with them?
Yeah, we stayed together trying to move past it I gave him an option to sleep on the couch for a while. Like, you stay downstairs. I don't want to be bothered with you. As long as you're here and I can get back and forth to work, you can get your son to school, we're going to keep it like that for a while. And then once we, like, got a little bit past it, like a couple months went by, and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this no more. I'm mentally checked out. So that's when I met a guy at work, started talking, and we linked up, and one thing led to another, and we started having sex.
Did he ever find out about it?
Yep. He actually, when I had a panic attack one night, and my car was getting towed, I had to go to the hospital. I was on the phone with my best friend. He ended up having to take the phone from me for me to go in the ambulance, and he had my phone riding with him to meet me at the hospital. And he went through my messages, me and my best friend's messages. He didn't find any message between me and the guy, but he found all me and my best friend's messages with, my God, the conversation with, like, oh, I was having sex with this guy, and she asked me, is there a possibility that this baby could be Darnell's or the other guy's? And I told her no. I'm not, like, I wasn't out just having sex, like, just unprotected. Like, I was protected when we were having sex.
Oh, with the other guy?
Yeah, we were having sex protected, and it wasn't like a all the time thing. It happened like 3 or 4 times, and then.
But you were sleeping with him around the time you did get pregnant.
Yeah, it was like a month before I got pregnant.
How was he as a father?
He sucks. I'm gonna be real.
See, he's a bad father to all your kids?
Yes, every last one of them. He does not deal with my babies.
How many children do you have with him?
Me and him have 3 kids together.
And he's a bad father.
He's a terrible father.
Why is
and
he?
I'm not just saying that, but he doesn't do what he's supposed to do.
What's that?
He doesn't financially support them at all. He's not emotionally supportive at all to my kids. Like,
I mean, is he there for your kids?
No, he doesn't call. He doesn't check on them. He lives 9 minutes up the street from me. And he does not call. He doesn't come and see them. He doesn't check on them. He feels like when his girlfriend calls, it's him checking also.
Wow, that's terrible. So
he doesn't get them.
So he doesn't see your son?
No.
But now he's dating a new woman, Onisha, right?
Yep.
And you like her?
I love Nene. She's great.
You guys get along?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little unusual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want that.
He didn't want that?
No.
Because?
You are a bad father. You don't do nothing for our
How's
kids.
that?
What do you mean, how is that?
How's that so? Because
you don't even call our kids. You don't come and see them. You live 9 minutes up the street.
every time I talk to my kids, you interrupt. It don't have nothing to do with you. Even when I have Nene call and be like, yo, can you check on the kids for me? Because I don't want to talk to her because she's going to interrupt my conversation with them. Right or wrong? Ain't that what you do?
No, I don't. I explain to you what's going on in our children's lives. That's what I'm explaining to you because you don't know what's going on.
I don't get my kids. I don't get my kids because you do it.
What am I doing? You live 9 minutes up the street, bro. You don't come and get them.
You doubt that the little boy, the youngest, is not your son, right?
Yes, I doubt that.
Okay, why?
Because she cheated.
Yeah.
She cheated.
But she explains that she used protection the whole time.
I don't know that. You don't know that neither.
Well, I did.
And when I asked her if she used the condom, guess what she told me?
What?
I don't know if he took it off or not. I don't know.
But
I've never seen it.
But here's the deal. When she told you were pregnant, she says you're there throughout the pregnancy.
Yeah, I was.
You stayed with her, and that you were there in the delivery room.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
And I told her in the delivery room to call the other guy too.
Why are you doing all that if you have doubts that it's your son?
Because if he's mine, I want him to let it. I want to know.
Okay.
I want him to know that I've been there the whole time.
And that's a good point. That's a great point. Now, let me tell you something. That's where I get a little upset. You're a father. What could possibly stop you from seeing your kids? And I don't want to hear her saying, well, her. Really?
Nothing stops me.
Well,
Nothing never stops. Nothing never stops. She won't want me to her house.
So, if you're having all these kids with different mothers, how good of a father can you be?
I'm a damn good father.
I love you, though, but you can be a better dad to the kids.
Oof.
Like, you can be. Like, you can always be a better dad to the kids.
So, you agree that he could make more an effort to see the kids he has with Syndee?
Yeah.
Okay. How is he as a father to your kids?
He's good.
He's good.
Yeah, they daddy's boys.
Yeah. He's here today to find out if the little boy's his. So he gave him a DNA test, Darnell, and the results of that DNA test is that you are the father of Syndee's 3-year-old son. That's my whole point. I want my kids to come at some day in their adult life, even now, if they don't say, my dad's the greatest, then I failed them.
come get them this weekend.
We gonna see.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help.